Devil species.
Devil species.
Unknown misery.
Unknown misery.
Cryptic.
Cryptic.
You roll with cheeky rappers now, we rebuke them. You roll with picky lovers now, we rebuke them.
Boom! Lucky no one's in this gym at this time of day. Mark Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, Cardio Confessions, and I'd like to go into the fact that I'm going to state some ambiguous things. I'm not going to take sides, and I'm going to drink some BCAA and electrolytes. ABC, always be closing. All right, check it, guys. I actually do not want to get involved, but the amount of emails, surprisingly, emails to my private email account about my opinion on the beef between YouTube channels is profound and scary for the fact that you guys even give this much of a fuck. Get a fucking life. All right, and why my opinion matters on it, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm friends with everyone, you're trying to incriminate me. I don't care. But I'm gonna say once and for all my opinion. Now, Louis did a video. I watch videos by Louis, honestly, on his B channel about, you know, his political views. I'll watch Louis' videos on training, on eating, on the stuff with his wife. I'll watch Augus's videos, Lovato's videos, both of whom I think are hilarious. You guys know I'm close with Chris Jones. I'm tighter than a 21-year-old Swedish virgin with Chris Jones. And I don't know who else is involved. Jason Blaha and the fake natty thing. Whatever. Here's the deal. I'm cool with all those guys. And I was watching Louis' video about, you know, he didn't say his name, but he was talking about Matt. Matt did this, that, and the other. Gained weight, 20 pounds in 1 year. And, you know, accepted gifts and is still accepting gifts from male admirers, which I haven't seen, really. Matt just sends me my own private nudes. And on the list, there was, his request was for like milk thistle, silymarin, NAC, basically liver support, which usually people take with steroids, so their liver doesn't fucking die. To that, I can see where Louis is coming from. However, all of my natural athletes, including WNBF world champ Harry Vlahos, who I trained through the Hollywood Militia, information below if you want to solicit our services. I have all those guys on liver support, all those guys on kidney support, because bodybuilding is inherently bad for them. But I can see Louis' point. And Louis is also not a big fan of guys running around Hotel B and Juvenile. But Louis, I love you to death, brother. I really do. I respect you as much as anybody. And I'm hot. Okay. But, dude, we're in our 30s. I believe you're in your 30s, if not. I believe 30s. I have 3 kids. You're married. They're young, man. They're in their early 20s. I don't even want to talk about what my roommates and I did in college. There's still an ass imprint in the wall from where my buddy back body dropped me in our dorm room. There you go, Brett. My man, Brett. Yep. Buddy Dylan back body dropped me through a wall. Ass went straight through, almost to the outside. They're in a different genre. They're not quite YOLOs, but they're not quite married old guys like us. It's a huge generation gap. The whole fake natty thing, look, until I see someone piss positive, it's kind of like the ANBF. You know, are we going to have cheaters? No. We minimize it with off-season drug testing. If Matt goes into that OCB show and polygraphs, and if he wins it, pisses clean, I have no choice but to label him a natty, a full natty. As far as Chris Jones and Matt, Chris Jones did say some things and brought up some old videos that were already in the public domain. But What we don't see is if they're talking shit behind the scenes, if Matt's provoking him, if Chris is provoking Matt, and the shit just spilled over. We just saw what happened in public. And Chris is a lot like me. When Chris comes at you, he comes at you. He just doesn't give a fuck. And Matt's a great guy. Chris is a great guy. I don't really care if they're natural or not. If they're claiming natural, they're not natural. That's between them and God. Really, I have no reason to care. I mean, yeah, I said God. I'm religious. Speaking of which, I've also gotten a lot of comments on my last video. Answering comments, guys, is not addressing the trolls. It's answering comments. I mean, be like, why are you answering the trolls? Because they're commenting. That usually requires a response. Really, there's no trolling going on here. Well, how could you hang out and go train and eat with Ian McCarthy when he said X about the Twins and he slandered you? And man, let me be real here, which is gonna be weird because Ian's a devout atheist. Look, I've always been somewhat of a live and let live, kind of do your thing, do unto others kind of guy, all about forgiveness. But that's beyond this. You know, when my son Preston was born, I vowed to be a better person. I'm not fucking with you here. I'm dead serious. I told my wife this. I literally had, I'd hate to say I was born again because I was never really born and I never really died. But I just saw something different in myself. Something changed. Seeing my third child come into the world, and I vowed to be a better person. And through that, you know, Ian coming up to me at the Arnold gained my respect. Because frankly, no one's ever come up to me in public who's ever had beef with me. Almost 15 years in this industry. All you little trolls say nothing to my face. Maybe it's because I'm ugly, or because I look old, or because I look sick, whatever. But none of y'all come up to me in public. And Ian, I'm not calling him a troll, but he came up, shook my hand. We had a good conversation. We talked on the phone the other night, setting up our little date. It's a bromance. And, you know, we joked for 5 minutes about how stupid paleo is. I mean, look, our beef lasted for 2 months. I'm going to be on this earth hopefully about 100 years, as is Ian. Unless the Pop-Tarts kill him. Nah, I'm just playing. So, why would I want beef? I prefer salmon. I just want to make good with everybody. I don't want to get involved in drama. I'll tell people like it is, but I like Chris Jones. I like Matt Ogus. I love Big J, Lovato, Fusaro, all those Italian sounding motherfuckers. Big Van. These are all my friends, they're my peers. At the end of the day, we can talk all the shit we want on this camera. The one thing I know would happen, you put us all at Power Station in Ohio, you put us all at Metroflex, and we're gonna train like we're brothers. Because at the end of the day, we're fucking brothers. At the end of the day, we have similar goals. At the end of the day, we're the closest thing to each other as we'll ever find. So my opinion on the LuiMarco, POG, LOA, OCB, you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. ABC, 1, 2, 3.
IFBB.
IFBB.
WMBS.
We're all about acronyms. MTS. I don't care. They're still my friends. I'm not going to pick sides. Let them battle it out. And at the end, if they want to have some makeup sex, some bromance, I don't give a fuck. If they want to remain enemies, I don't give a fuck. It's on them. They're adults. Okay? If Matt wants to come out in a towel and pop balloons, I'll send him $12. Because that's what I've, you know, basically valued it at. If Louis wants to show his bicep peaks and then show his mushroom tip, doesn't bother me. if the Twins, fuck it, I just love the Twins. And that's what I'm saying, it's their thing, man, it's not me. So I'm gonna continue to do my cardio, lift my weights, be accused of having a GH gut, and also be accused of beating my family. And we're just gonna live happily ever after. With that said, I wish you all the best. Cardio confessions. Clay, anything to say?
I got nothing, man. You wrapped it up.
Yeah, Clay's pretty much on the same ground as just get along. Rodney King that bitch. Man, there's more fucking drama in fitness than there is in drama. Think about it. Fuck. Anyway, yes, I do plan on rolling with Ian. And I actually, he's a very well-spoken, seems like a decent young man. Hell, I just feel old. Mark Loeb on TigerFitness.com. Getting along, it's not a game.
Devil species.
Devil species.
Unknown misery.
Unknown misery.
Cryptic.
Cryptic.
You roll with chicky rappers, now we rebuke them. You roll with picky lovers, now we refuse them. You see them city sluggers, yeah.